Hello there! In this session, we considered one of the most important factors in learning, the ability to organize the learning experience by regulating how you learn. Self-regulation consists of three key processes: self-observation, self-judgment, and self-reaction. Self-observation means being aware of your own behavior and actions, such as how many hours you study, how often you attend classes, and how you approach learning. Self-judgment means monitoring your own progress, assessing whether learning tasks are too easy or too difficult, and understanding what you know and how much you have learned. Self-reaction means adjusting your actions and behavior based on self-judgment. For example, if you determine you are falling short in your studies, you might decide to increase your effort or try a new way of learning. Effective learners use these three processes in unison to develop meaningful self-regulation. Let's ask Rangakrishna about the importance of self-regulation in learning.
Self-regulation is more important than intelligence in predicting performance in school and at the university. Research shows the correlation between measures of self-regulation and grade point average has been twice as much as that predicted by intelligence measured by IQ.
Self-regulation involves willpower, the ability to control or delay desires so as to reach your goals. A lack of self-regulation is often the reason people fail to do what they should do. We see this in all areas of life. For example, we know we need to eat healthily, but when we see a chocolate cake, we are not able to resist having a slice. Or if we know we have to study, but we can't keep our eyes and fingers off Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram.
Is this ability to delay gratification innate and fixed? Or is it something that can be acquired? If we are stuck and cannot change, or if we believe we cannot change, then our success or lack of it seems preordained. Fortunately, self-regulation does not appear to be preordained. It is something that we can work on and improve.
Exerting self-control means making a choice not to respond to immediate reward and delay gratification for a longer-term benefit. This requires the ability to extinguish the stimulus to respond quickly and impulsively, and instead, make a choice based on rational basis. Too often, instead of slowing things down and analyzing them, we are content to quickly take the reward rather than deliberate and make the right choice. When you want to build self-regulation, you have to remove the emotions and the quick response. Instead, go for a more deliberate practice way of thinking. So, how do we learn to be self-regulated? A simple strategy for learning self-regulation is called the if-then method. In other words, if A happens, then you do B. This method is meant to develop outcome-oriented thinking, rather than reacting to and succumbing to our impulses. Let's look at some examples. If I see a chocolate cake, then I'll eat it no more than one slice. If I need to finish my homework and I get an Instagram request, I will delay going on Instagram until after I finish my homework. If you identify where the particular situation that leads to the problem, then you can use the if-then scenario to reduce the problem. As an example, if the problem is that you get distracted very easily when you study, you would build an if-then scenario to say, if I'm studying, then I will leave my phone somewhere else. Or, if procrastination is a problem, then a potential if-then scenario would be, if I'm going to watch a football game, then I need to finish my assignment first.
This whole process is interactive and cyclical. This overall cycle reinforces the need for self-regulation to organize and follow through. The ability to control your impulses and work towards goals is a trait that bodes well for how well you do in life.
Building self-regulation can make the difference between accomplishing your goal and falling short again and again.
There are a few things to do to avoid wasting your efforts. The biggest barrier for most people is to stop coming up with excuses to start. The mind naturally tries hard to come up with one more reason to postpone. Stop thinking, I will start tomorrow, and start today. Be honest with yourself why you're not starting. It could be that I'm afraid, or I'm bored, or it's just too hard. Just being honest with yourself can give you the reasons you can use to overcome your delay. Procrastination can become the enemy. If you struggle with delaying gratification, then you'll have a little bit more work to do. Directly addressing the problem becomes the one small step that can become a giant leap forward. Remember, identify your goal and devise a suitable plan for reaching it.
Start with the easy items. The more you cross off the list, making progress, the easier it gets. Every day, list down what you need to do. Look at the list at the end of the day to see if you are able to make progress and note how much progress you make. Find support. If you really have trouble with self-regulation, having an encouraging coach or a friend can help. Stay away from distractions. For example, if checking social media is a problem, put your device away or set a designated time for you to check. Give yourself a pat on the back whenever you reach a goal. This can keep you motivated and help you progress. Don't allow yourself to slip back into bad habits. A minor slip should not become the start of a slippery slope. Understand the situations and behavior that keep tripping you up. Form a set of if-then steps to use. Make if-then part of your self-regulation. Now, do you see how important it is to self-regulate and set yourself achievable, concrete, and realistic goals? Make a conscious effort to self-regulate by observing, judging, and reacting to yourself and your habits. Identify your goals and be focused on reaching them one step at a time. Join us again for our next session where we focus on learning through repetition and practice.